Well, Sean, even in the midst of COVID, you can feel it in the air. School is about to be back in session. And each year, that means that all the kids across the valley need the right supplies, whether they be in the classroom or at home. Learning can happen without these essential tools. Well, guess what? Clark County Credit Union knows that. That's why they are putting on a big supply drive.
Absolutely. They're stepping up in a big way. Rosemary Turner, she's a member service representative with CCCU. She's joining us now from her branch on Windmill. How are you?
I'm good. Hi.
It's great to have you. I
Hi.
mean, you figure when it comes, if you forgot your pencil, maybe you forgot that ruler or whatever you needed, you could just lean over to your classmate. Hey, can I borrow a pencil?
Hmm.
And then they'd open up their little pencil holder and there's your, remember pencil holders? Anyway,
I
this
love
year's
them.
totally different. You can't lean over to anybody. There's going to be a lot of remote learning going on, and the need now is bigger and better than ever. So let's talk about the need for school supplies and what you're going to be collecting for local students.
Well, of course, the need is so much greater this year.
Yeah.
Like you said, the children cannot depend on their teachers or fellow classmates for those supplies.
Yeah.
So they need headphones for their devices so they can hear the teacher. Pencils, pencil sharpeners, copy paper, and hand sanitizer are the hard to obtain supplies that they need right now.
Wow, I'm glad you pointed out because those are slightly different items that are popular than each year. By the way, Sean, sitting inside the desk that I'm standing at is my favorite pencil holder. I've had this for probably 20 years. So
No
I love
kidding.
that you gave it says Florida on it. Isn't that great?
Huge.
Did I tell you I had this during college. Like these things are emotional. I don't know why. How is the drive this year a little bit different than the ones you've held in the past?
Well, like you said, the need is so much greater that we are trying to provide so much more for these students who don't have the opportunity to be able to get out and go back to school shopping.
Yeah. Well, there's certainly a huge need there. I don't think people realize, I mean, how expensive back to school supply shopping can be. You walk down the aisle, you need one of those 5-star notebooks. They're like $8, $9. They're like, things have gotten stupid expensive.
Mm.
How much do people spend on average for back to school shopping for supplies?
A little over $600.
Whoa,
Why? So
really?
much. Oh man, that's brutal.
I know it's a
A
lot.
lot.
Yeah, this is why you got to pick up some slack, no doubt.
There you go. And also, I guess because you've thought about this a lot, you've obviously put a lot of time into, helping share these supplies. You have a few tips on how people can actually save money on supplies. These tips are more important than ever for parents. So, what are your recommendations?
Well, just like with my children this weekend, we went through the old backpacks and school supplies that we happen to have at the house and printed out their back to school supply list from their school so we could see what we have already at home on hand. And then I had the kids make a list of what else we needed for them to buy.
Mhm.
Follow some of the stores on social media or subscribe to their email so you can see
Yeah.
any notifications and discounts they may be having.
Yeah, no doubt. There's always
Mhm.
deals that are going on. How can we help these at-risk schools that are getting ready? I mean, this is going to be a really a challenging school year. So how can people that maybe are able be able to help these schools be able to make the grade this year?
Well, all six of our credit union locations, you can drop off supplies there or come in and make a cash donation. And members can also call our service number at 702-228-2228 and press the option number 3, and they can also do a transfer that way.
Oh, wow.
And then those funds will also go for more supplies.
Sweet.
Excellent.
And for the people that are
I'm
in,
looking at a
are you shopping right now? What are you looking for?
Yeah, actually, I was looking at a list of many of these things you've already mentioned, love. But there's things like tissues that you just don't think of.
Yeah.
Mass is making the list this year,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
And I think, not all masks are created equal either. So obviously, those of us sending our kids off to school are going to making sure they have, safe masks that are comfortable. They got to be comfortable.
No question. Well, listen, it's great having you, Rosemary, and honestly, you're doing great work. And I know that for those that have a need, the work that you're doing is going to be really important going forward. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for what you're doing,
Oh,
hon.
thank you. having us. Thank you.
All right, listen, help out your fellow kids. Oh my goodness, they're going to need it for this school year, and help out with that school supply drive going on right now over at Clark County Credit Union. You can visit ccculv.org, or you can call the number that's right there on your screen to learn more. Clark County Credit Union, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.